So they told you it was coming. A tidal wave of inflation, a disaster brought on by President Trump's common-sense trade policies. The experts, the ones who are always wrong, warned you that tariffs would destroy the economy and send prices soaring into the stratosphere. They wanted you to be afraid. They wanted you to believe that standing up for American workers was somehow a radical, dangerous idea. They flooded the airwaves with predictions of doom, painting a grim picture of your future. But then, as it so often does, reality intervened. The actual numbers started to roll in, and a funny thing happened on the way to the apocalypse they promised. Now this brings us to the man at the center of it all, Jerome Powell. He's the chairman of the Federal Reserve. For months, Powell has been the face of the establishment's resistance to President Trump's economic agenda. He and the Fed have been raising interest rates, making it more expensive for businesses to borrow. Recently, Powell was put on the spot. He was questioned, directly, about who really pays for President Trump's tariffs. For years, the unquestioned assumption in every mainstream news report was simple: you do. Under pressure, Powell was forced to admit something that shatters that entire narrative. He acknowledged that, in many cases, it is the foreign producers, the companies in China, who are absorbing the cost of the tariffs, not the American consumer. So why does any of this matter? This has a direct and profound impact on your life, your wallet, and your family's future. When you see that housing inflation is falling and food prices are stable, that is tangible relief. It means your paycheck goes a little further at the end of the month. It's the breathing room you need to save for a vacation, pay down a credit card, or just feel a little less stressed. Lower inflation means your money is worth more. It means the value of your hard work isn't being silently eroded by rising prices. This reality is especially crucial for conservatives who believe in fiscal responsibility, strong families, and a robust American economy. It validates the instincts of millions of Americans who knew in their gut that we were being sold a raw deal. Of course, this isn't just about economics. In Washington, it never is. This is about power. This is why President Trump has been so vocal in his criticism of Powell and the Fed. He sees what's happening. The president has even floated the idea of taking legal action against Powell, highlighting the frustration of watching an unelected bureaucrat actively work to undermine the economic agenda that the American people voted for. Ultimately, this is a story of vindication. It is vindication for the president's policies and, more importantly, for the voters who supported them. It demonstrates that putting America first is not just a political slogan. It is a viable and successful economic strategy that strengthens the country and benefits its citizens. They bet against the American economy and the American worker, and it is now becoming clearer than ever that they are on the losing side of that bet. The facts are in, and they are undeniable.